And we are live. Hi, Nyx Moonlight. Glad to see you're back. Gotta do something to keep the noise going. Or something. Wow, butchered that. Okay. Yeah, it shouldn't be too much longer. Okay, chat on the phone. Go. Just got that on. 12:30, like 12:30. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so don't need this because I got the chat. Camera. Stick that in the corner. Boop. And boop. Ah, why do I keep doing that? Alrighty, screen should be coming on momentarily. And there we go. Hello! So now, time to dive into the third class trial. Let's do this. So this should be interesting. We gotta take account for a double rip. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. And I do have a different mouse than I did the last few times, so yeah, if I have to switch, in the middle of the stream, then that's fine, but I gotta see how this thing works with it, so... we just see what happens. Let's go. I don't get for extras right now, actually. Oh, I see. It's just a bunch of different things. Okay. Fine by me. Yeah, so it's... figured. I stayed, like, right in front of the doors, so... okay, so that seems like it works fine with the mouse, so... let's go! Let's go. Holy cow. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. And as soon as we were all there...
Monokuma appears!
What? Why are there two of them? Hello! 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 He's multiplied?
Wrong.
Nope, not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast, it only looks like I've multiplied.
Huh. Wait, you're just moving fast for the sake of it. Okay, then.
Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma?
Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy, tough crowd.
You're not playing along.
I'm not here to play with you.
Okay, fine. Then if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train! Elevator.
Wow.
I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay, then. Shall we?
Please.
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet!
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you already, I didn't do it! For serious! That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume? Or the note? Well, no, but...
How unfortunate. It would seem we have a culprit.
they're making it way too obvious that it's him. Way too obvious.
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
that's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first, then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Ifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive. And for the two that lost their lives. The one who killed Ifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is... someone right here. There are like a lot less people now, it's ridiculous. It wasn't me. You gotta believe me. I already picked him already.
Come on, Big Mac, let's do it!
Big Mac. How many do we have yet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's only 8 of us, wow. Probably should look through those truth bullets again. Just so I know what the blazes I'm doing here. Yeah, so something tells me they did use the cart to move Taka's body, for sure. So that is kind of weird how the robot was designed like that. Yep, the watch is going to be important. Okay, I think I'm good. That's right, they let us set up when we get down there, so... I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk toward the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator door slid open, opening up onto a cruel fate.
When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax. Only 'cause of you.
Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute!
Come on.
Stop goofing around to begin the trial.
Don't rush me, of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break.
Hi. I'm just gonna call you Sweetie Pie if that's alright. Because that's a very long name you got there.
I'd never hold on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats.
And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Okay, I'll look at my skills here. I'm fully stocked. So let's see what I had here for a sec. Influence gauge by 2. Focus gauge by 2. Increase the time limit. Truth bullet rate of fire during non-stop debate and the bullet time. Increase speed of memorizing a statement. Increase damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Whoa, okay. Hi, Staria. Oh, you came at the right time then. Get to your seats. Okay. Yeah, I've looked through the truth bullets already, so I think I should be alright. Okay. Cool, thanks for using the base. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Ain't that something?
Now then, to begin with...
What are you gonna start with?
We already know who did it.
Mm-mm. That's not guaranteed.
Was that?
Was that?
Huh? Okay.
It was Hero. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
Again, it's not guaranteed. They're making it way too obvious that's him. It's like the first trial. They're making it way too obvious that was Makoto.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about it.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Whoa now.
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry,
Says the murderer herself.
but we do have evidence. Blueprint for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it. And all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling. It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
Again, they're making it way too obvious that it's him. Way too obvious.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know.
Is Hero really the killer? Or... For anything else, we have to make that clear. Okay.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second.
I mean, looking at the blueprints, that handwriting is awful messy. Oh yeah, because it's like rarely messy, because Hero's handwriting actually is really good. If I remember right, Hero's handwriting is very clean.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the superpowers, they are all...
No, it's wrong.
Yeah, it's not necessarily the blueprints, were his. This handwriting's different.
Are we sure Hero really made those blueprints?
Yeah, we definitely sure about that. Because handwriting.
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hero wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm.
When you compare it to the blueprints.
Yeah, it is completely different. It's a little bit more messy on the blueprints. It's a little bit more messy.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Correct.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, not necessarily.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on. I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a Dumbo.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hero's the culprit?
Correct.
And he is not the only one. I think Hero is innocent as well.
Thank you, Byakuya! Thank you!
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit?
I still think it actually was Hero, but he must have been fooled.
Is it like Hero said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
Maybe not necessarily.
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit.
That could only have been Hero, but maybe he was asleep the whole time and someone was just maneuvering him.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
And of course, he passes off to me.
So, who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
I think it still was Hero, but maybe someone was manipulating him. Suspicious individual question. The one that has been in the suit was Hero. He's the only one that could have been in that suit.
I can't think of anyone else it could have been.
Mostly, yeah.
Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit. But we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hero is the prime suspect.
Sure, he is a suspect, but that doesn't mean he committed it.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hero didn't do it.
But there are ways to make it seem like he did.
It makes perfect sense. Hero was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
Correct.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
There you go, Byakuya. There you go.
What? Now that's a bold assumption.
That. Just sneeze again, please.
And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes.
Think about it, he was asleep.
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
What do we need to clarify?
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
Someone's gotta be the voice of reason, Hina. Someone's gotta be the voice of reason, otherwise you're gonna get nowhere.
All things have a proper order.
There you go, Byakuya.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
That's what I've been asking.
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body.
Ah, gotcha.
It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
Oh, of course. Passes it to me again. Things that were used to move Taka's body, they must have been... I think they're talking about the dolly? For sure? Dolly. There's still one more thing. Things that were used. And the tarp.
I got it! They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
Acua! What's with the attitude?
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right?
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room.
Correct.
So the killer must have seen it there, and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tar. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly.
Correct. And there are tire tracks.
Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right?
Correct.
But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Ah!
Huh?
Now what?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room.
But maybe it got moved over to the physics lab instead.
It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room.
But no, there were tire tracks.
Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
No. I think it was in there. Tire tracks.
Raised an objection. How do you respond?
Yakua, shut up.
There is no shame in being wrong, and nobody expects much from you anyway.
Oh! Celeste!
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Wow, I've never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean. But maybe I can change her mind. If I could just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. And what's bad to the bullet time battles. Now what? Let's talk about reloading. Starting with this next bullet time battle, we're gonna add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom of the screen underneath the temple marker, you'll see your ammo count. Till now, there hasn't really been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements. From now on, just locking on and pressing the left mouse button won't be enough to handle them. Now it will cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked you are. However, you can reload by pressing the tab key. Just like locking on, you'll have to press the tab key in time with the tempo marker. Basically, just remember that the tab key now has a function along with the right mouse button and left mouse buttons. You will automatically reload at the start of fever time, your ammo will not decrease. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, you won't have to reload at all. Yeah, of course. In which case, you can ignore everything I just said. Well then, good luck and have fun. It's kind of amazing we're doing this one already.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. agree.
This should prove it.
Wow, that was ridiculous.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it.
And there were tire tracks in the other room.
There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's trail. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Jeez, Celeste really hate me that much?
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo-Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
A distraction.
I'm not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer.
You found him asleep.
If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
How the body was transported? If I look at how the body was moved, it'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Let me look at this for a sec. Where is it talking about? The suit. In addition, anyone wearing it wouldn't be able to see their feet or bend at the waist more than 90 degrees. So maybe they couldn't have done it because they couldn't see it. Maybe that's what it is? It'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does he mean by that? And here we go again. I figured that's what I was gonna bring up.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room.
That's true.
And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp,
That's correct.
then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Correct.
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you have to do is bend over. Then you could push the dolly no problem. So the killer just crouched down and carted the body off to the repository.
If you accept everything we just said, then you must realize that whoever was in the suit couldn't possibly be the culprit.
Sorry, I don't think I realize anything.
Yeah, they're talking about bending over. I don't think it could. The dolly doesn't have handles, so to push it, you had to be able to bend over. But would anyone wearing the suit have been able to actually stoop down like that? No, they couldn't. Because you can't bend at the feet, you can only bend at the waist. Or no, you couldn't bend at the waist.
You know, Taka was killed in the equipment
And from there,
Yeah, the culprit loaded it onto.
now, keep in mind,
Well, yeah. All you have to do is bend over.
No, it couldn't bend over.
no, it's wrong.
It couldn't. It couldn't bend over, that was the thing.
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
No, you couldn't.
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
I'm blind as a bat in here. I can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Yes.
Well, What's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
That might be a little too careless.
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
No, impossible.
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
Ugh.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Correct. You couldn't be able to do all of that.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
But then the suit would have been in the room. There's absolutely no chance the costume was taken off to smooth the body because... yeah, you can't take it off by yourself.
I don't think taking off the suit was an option. You remember...
Yeah, because it took like 3 or 4 people to get Hero out of it. I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help. Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make the stupid friggin' thing! There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. Looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself?
Cor-
Hero wasn't just making it up?
Correct.
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it.
Yeah.
Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo-Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
Correct.
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
Correct.
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
Huh? That's with Hifumi, though.
You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo-Justice? If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that?
Staged.
Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo-Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question.
Celeste, you are really denying a lot of these. I'm starting to suspect you now.
The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Oh my gosh, you guys are idiots.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion.
Thank you, Kyoko.
Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it.
Correct.
Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility?
Yes, please. That's what you do at any trial.
Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
Yeah, that would actually be helpful.
Alright then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo-Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office...
What's wrong?
I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Celeste, what's wrong?
That was a rather intense scream for someone like you.
I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further, down into the hallway and disappeared.
and then,
Huh? What was that?
That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
at that point we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time. Because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
Yeah, that's weird.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
Hifumi's body has disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something?
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies.
Yeah.
And after some time,
Celeste informed us that she found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository,
I'm noticing a pattern here. It seems to be Celeste that's triggering all these events.
which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
This is weird. It's getting very weird.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
Yeah, a little too complicated.
It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation.
Yeah.
Because everything was happening way too darn fast.
And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them.
Ooh.
Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Contradictions hidden what happened to Taka? In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them, no matter what. Poor hero. Alright, so we got the Monokuma file.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
Do we?
Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3.
I'm an idiot.
Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
No, I don't think he necessarily did. The Justice Hammers were numbered, but were they really used in that order? Let me look at what the Monokuma file said again. Victims were Fumi Yamada and Hiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It was thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Oh, I think Taka came before. But I don't know, this isn't making sense. This isn't making really too much sense. Yeah, this doesn't make too much sense, which is the problem. Yes. Yeah, it's like something's off. Something is just really off. I see. I gotta memorize something. How do I do that again? How do I do that again? Okay. Okay, so I gotta grab...
So, regarding Taka's death,
I wonder if or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice...
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
so, regarding, I wonder if or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in.
No, it's wrong. Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
Yes.
Okay then, let's see the proof.
Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi. There's something that relates to what time he must have died. His wristwatch. Time for Hangman's Gambit, baby. Yeah, it's wristwatch. Wristwatch. I think I like this version better than Danganronpa 2. A little bit less to keep track of. Ah. It's an H, you fool! It's an H, you fool.
Now I understand.
Wristwatch.
I've got it. Papa's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
It was working fine. Hey, you! How long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
Correct.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
Yep.
Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
Yep.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder. But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That'd be correct.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Huh? What was that? It came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body. That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
Huh?
If that's true, where's the tape?
That's true.
I don't know.
Oh gosh, Hiro.
Don't just go making stuff up.
You're a dork, but I love you.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream.
Yes.
Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
Yeah.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct?
I believe so, yes. That still doesn't make sense. How did Fumi's body get from the first floor to the third floor?
And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room.
Taka's makes sense. Hifumi's doesn't.
At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then.
She was passed out! She couldn't have done that!
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body.
Yeah.
Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Yup.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles.
Yeah. We gotta get logic in here.
So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how.
Mm-hmm.
In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. It's like, how could he have moved from the first to the third?
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing.
Unless, well, since he wasn't completely dead, maybe walked up? I don't know.
And according to what Celeste said,
I don't know, that's a weird assumption. We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. So then the killer was able to get in and move Ifumi's body in that short amount of time? It would seem so.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it.
Who do I think did it? Well, definitely not Hiro, because they were making it way too darn obvious. I'm actually thinking more towards Celeste, just because with the way that the events were triggered, she just seemed to trigger everything. From her getting knocked out to her screaming, she just seemed to trigger just about everything. That's what makes me suspicious.
But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
Not magic, of course. I hope it's not magic.
What? How? If the dead body were to move itself.
Oh yeah, that would make sense because he wasn't completely dead. He wasn't completely dead. Huh?
The dead body moved on its own?
No! Not another ghost!
Hero.
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is, we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
Well, look at what happened when Hina shed a tear on him. That was... Ugh. It wasn't just coincidence because of that trope, but because he was actually still alive for a bit.
Alive?
Faked it.
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
Correct.
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Maybe he was just faking it.
Perhaps he was simply playing.
Yeah, he must have been faking it.
That it isn't possible.
Yes, I did, Isabella. Thank you very much. It was nice. The idea that Ifumi was still alive. Is it really possible? Well, glasses! The glasses! Well, maybe, but yeah. Yeah, that's not possible. We gotta grab a statement.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
That could be possible. I'm sure the body discovery announcement was only made once. Give me one sec. Fumi and Taka's bodies were discovered at almost the exactly same time.
Are you saying that when we
First found Hifumi, there's a chance you... No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body to Hifumi's dead body, and that is why the...
Are we really so... Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first found there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No. It is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Could have been someone else. It could have been for Taka's. It could have been played for Taka's.
Discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
It's Taka. I was gonna say, because then why did it play again earlier? Then why did it play again later?
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
Yeah.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if two bodies had been found, there really should have been two announcements.
Yes, but only one played. So technically, Hifumi wasn't dead.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
No, I don't think he'd be that lazy.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail.
What? Come on, Monokuma, help us out here, please. Well, but remember, Starla, I don't know if you heard, I don't know if you've seen the gameplay at all, but around the same time that Taka and Hifumi's bodies were found, originally, only one announcement went off. But when both of them were finally rediscovered, then that's when the second one played. I think it might have been after Hifumi technically died, though.
But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
When 3 or more. Oh, but technically with Taka's, it was Toko, Byakuya, Sakura. So there was 3 people. But there were 3 on each. So that's what made it confusing.
That didn't answer a question, man. You're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty.
Come on, Byakuya. What'd you figure out?
Huh?
What'd you figure out, Byakuya?
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again.
Correct. So technically, it was played for Taka and not Hifumi the first time.
If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Because of Hifumi.
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
Second body discovery announcement. The first time it played was when we found each body in the nurse's office and the equipment room. And the second time was when... It was just after Fumi came back to life. Nope. Okay. Second announcement came right after Fumi woke up for the last time, I think. Ah. Second body discovery announcement. First time we played was when we found each body in the nurse's office in the equipment room. Second time was when both bodies were rediscovered.
We heard it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the two bodies.
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
It did seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the two dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually
Discovered for the first time.
being discovered for the first time.
Because the first time Hifumi wasn't dead.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet.
Correct.
Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Oh, I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
No. Not necessarily.
That is the worst logic I have ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body.
Oh, the glasses! Ah. Camera, why do you randomly focus?
Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
You're looking suspicious, Celeste. There has to be proof that shows if Fumi was still alive. I have to find it and show it to everyone. It's the glasses. It's the glasses.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
And
That's
the
true.
next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
Then, was he really still alive?
Of course not. It is impossible. This is ridiculous.
No, it's not. When Fumi's body was found in the nurse's office and one was found again in the repository, there's definitely some sort of conflict there.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found him again, his body disappeared.
And the next time, it was in the...
But when you compare his body before, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
No, that's wrong. In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to
Because he cleaned them off.
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
The evidence I found in the trash can in the nurse's office was... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Glasses cleaning cloth.
I got it! It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right? And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pageant Princess, I think.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
Hifumi and Byakuya.
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
Byakuya.
These dishes is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Or that.
Then there's no question. It belongs to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is, what exactly?
That hero.
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
Correct.
That's a good point.
And it must have been him, right?
Yeah.
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
Correct.
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
No, I think he whacked himself. I think he may have whacked himself.
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
Oh, faked the death. There you go. Faked it.
They figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere! But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done! Oh, what an idiot!
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
Really? How was it obvious then? The one who moved Taka's body was... Hifumi? It was Hifumi?
Only have been Hifumi.
What?
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office,
The heck?
he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked?
But then how did it get unlocked, though?
Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside. Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So,
Clever.
Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
That's clever. That is very clever.
But that means he took part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
There's more?
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
Item he took off of Taka's lifeless body. The note. I wonder if it was the note. The thing that Hifumi stole from Taka, could it be... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Yes.
Hidden notes?
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his pants?
Oh, gosh.
Yes, his pants.
Okay, well, forget about the pants. Take a look at what the note says.
I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else. For now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
See, then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
Correct.
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro.
Taka.
And that person could only have been... I got it!
They made that super obvious.
Taka! The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection!
Now what? Now what do you want? What do you want, woman?
I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that it was his.
So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Happy!
No.
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Happy is Hifumi, right? Oh, yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Because she's confused. Man, Genocide Jack is seriously scary. But still. I can't let her get to me.
Happy had the note, right? Then the person it was
Give me the
intended
wristwatch.
for must have been Happy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m.
The time doesn't matter!
No, it certainly does.
The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
This time the note said 6 a.m. What happened at 6 a.m.? That's what I need to clear up. Wristwatch!
Have the note, right?
Blah.
But remember what the note... What time did it say?
I like this, the text just spinning.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
It does! Wristwatch! I love that the wristwatch is coming up so much. Even though it's like something so minor.
No, there absolutely is a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered. You've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was...
I'm sure we'll get to that, Starla.
Place, written in the note.
Because we're probably going to cover everything in this.
I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Correct. Plus he was trying to tear it out of his hand.
Well, when you put it like that...
Crazy woman.
Then someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me. The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Tell them people they found a way out.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it?
Trying to get out of his hand, maybe.
Stuffed down his pants, no less!
Most likely. Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, Show us.
Because he ripped it. It's ripped. That Fumi stole the note from Taka. It's literally ripped!
I got it! When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper. If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Are one and the same.
Yup. They're from the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Tried to tear it out of his hand.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from its death grip, leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
Yes, you did.
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa. Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive.
No, he's not alive anymore, though.
Sorry, no. When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead. The second body discovery announcement proves that.
Yep.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Yeah, that's the question.
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
Maybe not.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together. Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus.
Blah!
Who are you calling a walrus?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
What?
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
A weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all.
That's true.
But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi,
I see you guys, Starla, but don't spoil in the chat, please.
and put the hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either. The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments. But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue. So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
No.
Then,
it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
The weapon that was actually used to kill Hifumi. The whole picture surrounding this case won't become clear until we figure that out. Somehow, I have to find the truth. Alright, I think it's that hammer that was clean. Didn't have any designs, but it was clean. Yep.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it? Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
What?!
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers. And, that's about it.
Hifumi was killed in the repository, right? So the weapons used to kill both of them were actually similar.
What was used to... Was it Justice?
Well, there's one. How was the culprit? How did nobody... Sounds like a Justice. Check out murdergear.com.
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the... No, that's not.
No. It has to be that it has to be the spotless hammer that they found that was recently cleaned.
The murder weapon wasn't a Justice Hammer at all. No, it was something completely different.
But, seriously? A different weapon?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris. But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean. And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder. If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off. I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones,
So that was probably where they all got the hammers from.
and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
Or they painted over them.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used the hammer to kill him.
How would you doubt it's the true killer? The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him.
Backstabbed.
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him. The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder.
But there is still the possibility of an accomplice, though.
So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
We did talk about how there wouldn't be any reason anyone to work together. At least that's what we thought at first, but...
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Can we really say there's no chance two people worked together on this?
Based on the the rules that have been made, even if more than one, only the one who actually, assuming the rule holds true. It is, but that only really applies if there's one murder. In this case, however, there were two murders. Based on the rules that have been laid out for even if more than one, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate, assuming the rule holds true.
No, that's wrong. Since there were two murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Risk versus reward benefit?
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in a scheme. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
You're saying that two people could act as each other's accomplices to commit two separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime. And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating two separate incidents. And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look.
It's genius. It's truly genius.
A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice.
That.
Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
The effort to convince us the two murders were the same. That was the main characteristic this time. Kyoko must have noticed that fact from the very beginning. Which is why she said not to look at this as a series of connected events, but entirely separate incidents. Kyoko really is amazing. Although, when you think about it, she's almost too amazing. Like, it's almost unnatural how good she is at this.
I understand how an accomplice could be involved. But then, who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
That's problem numero uno right now.
The true killer manipulated Fumi to carry out a murder of actions, and in the end, murdered him. In the debates up till now, the way the case has unfolded, when you consider all that, there's really only one person who seems to fit. Well, yeah, there's really only one person. Come here, Celeste. Come here. You're the one that was manipulating it the whole time. You triggered everything. You argued everything possible.
So I'm the suspicious individual now, am I?
Yes, you are.
I really do hate this kind of joke.
It ain't a joke, woman.
A joke? I wonder.
Byakuya.
So what you are saying, then, is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi. The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him, that I would go within 10 feet of that shit-punk, brain-fat, lazy, worthless idiot! Pardonnez-moi.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you. Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
See, only Fumi Celeste had in common. Encountering the suspicious individual.
The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it? The only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Oh goodness, Byakuya.
Sorry. As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual. If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
Exactly.
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs.
We headed to the second floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen. Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor,
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
A little too much of a scream at that.
and when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
Huh? Well, what was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been... Hifumi! He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
It was to get us to divide into two groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
She's been manipulating us this entire time. Then why don't we split into two groups? I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting. Very well. Then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I will leave to capture the suspicious individual to Toko, Byakuya, and Sakura.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected.
Yep.
And on top of that, that piercing cry of yours early on. That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it?
Yep.
It was your way of telling him, we're on the third floor. Everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
Yep.
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead,
I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
You're done, girl. You're done.
I don't believe it! Everything! The whole thing was one big act!
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah? I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom.
She did that on purpose.
Wait, then that was...
On purpose.
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed. Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what you mean.
Ugh.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Ooh, what's that mistake now?
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die, just like those guys died.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything.
Oh yeah, so she said, those guys. Like she knew Taka was dead.
Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Byakuya said that Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. But what is he alluding to? That she said it like she knew two of them were dead.
All I said was, we must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
When she said that, she should have only known about Hifumi's death. With that in mind, what's so strange about what she said is she had to like two people were dead.
Said was, we must really enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are going to die.
Just like those. No, it's wrong.
That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died. When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Imaginations.
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took? How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
It's not simply that, it's the other way around.
It has to be some kind of setup, right?
It is.
So let's put the suit on, and then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away.
But what if it was the other way around?
If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
Other explanations? If it wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away, the only other possibility is Hifumi is dragging the suspect away.
It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away.
It's the other way around.
I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around.
Because of the way it's taken.
And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Such a thing is utterly impossible. Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Celeste thinks she can prove there's no way Hifumi was dragging the suspect away. Is that really possible?
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out! Then you just dragged me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look like a bad guy!
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that. Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit after all!
Aw.
No way!
If I remember right, Hina said... She said that she couldn't bend at the waist.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out!
Then you just bring the view, tried to make me look like I said. As you can see in the picture, if the person inside the suit, there's no way they could stand up straight.
No, that's wrong. No. Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that. Because that Robo-Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
Totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake.
It was intentional.
I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Ah.
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Correct. You're done, Celeste. You are done.
well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot. What do you mean, checkmate?
And she's suddenly gone psycho.
Celeste? Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem. Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Hey, Fumi, who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you? Who killed me? That's right. I remember. Their name. Yazuhiro.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not? He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro.
In other words, Yasuhiro Hatakure!
Right. But my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
That.
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Kyoka, what do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
Said last names?
Again! That's right. Our last names. He called us all by our last names.
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Nayagi more than once, for example.
Oh yeah, that's the way he speaks.
Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name. He would have said his last name, Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name. Indecent?
What?
Don't talk.
Random chance. Wasn't that a convenient explanation? No, there's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
No. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to,
Celeste, because she never said the last name.
and that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
There you go.
What did you just say? To think you take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit. Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather. Yasuhiro is a loser's name. Do I look like a loser to you? Huh? Do I? What? I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up! My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
Celeste won't give up. So then, I have to do something to make her accept it. I need the e-handbook.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
That's true.
If there's one person here who might have that last name,
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
how many times do I have to tell you? My name is...
Celestia Ludenberg! God damn it!
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me,
That's the only truth there is!
Moron. If I remember, there's something here that shows its owner's real name. I'm sure Kyoko mentioned something like that before at some point. May not be related to the case, but it might come in handy anyway.
Hifumi was trying to... He wanted us to know the killer that there's one person... What happened to you, Celeste? How many times, right? Celeste, you're moving wrong!
How long do you plan to...
I'm not pretending. I'm serious.
You have no way to contradict me.
There we go.
No, it's wrong. That's it. The handbook.
What?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. Now, this is not your everyday notebook. It has so many more uses than that.
So all we have to do is check our handbook, and that'll clear up everything. That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Really do.
Celeste, can you please just tell us what really happened? Please, just tell us.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because... Until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Fine then. Let me settle it. Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and shed light on all your crimes. And that'll bring everything to an end.
Let's go. Closing argument. Let's go. In this case, how did the killer recruit their accomplice? What time did the killers call their victim to the rec room? Was it the killers summoned first? What time did the killers call their victim to the rec room? Right? Just make sure on that. They knocked him out, then stuffed him in the Robo-Justice suit to falsify their evidence. And they used a certain item to do it. What time was Taka supposed to head to the equipment room? Justice Hammer that was used to kill Taka. What number was it? I think it was 4. In the library, Hifumi used something to fake the evidence of a shadowy criminal. Justice Hammer was in the nurse's office when he was pretending to be dead. Number 2. Fumi used something to move Taka's body. Weapon the killer used to murder Hifumi. library, Hifumi used something to fake the evidence of a shadowy criminal. Oh. Where did he run himself? Watch. Number 4. Library Hifumi used something to fake the evidence of a shadowy criminal. Whoa, 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 whoa. Which Justice Hammer was in the nurse's office when Hifumi was pretending to be dead. Wow. No, it was number 2 here, then it was number 3 here. Yep. Yep. Alright, I think we got this.
Here's exactly what happened. Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was... With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes. First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning. That someone they met with was Hero. The murderous duo intended to pass Hero off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him, they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit. Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault.
Quote unquote.
They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hero. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker. And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan. They called Taka to the equipment room. And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder. The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims to solidify Robo-Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo-Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story. With these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on them. But Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for. He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered. He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room. He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each of the bodies disappeared. But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act.
Mew.
Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is...
Flowers.
Celeste. Sorry, you lose.
You lose.
Lost?
Yes, you did.
I lost? When was the last time I was forced to utter such words? They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no.
Well, now you reveal it.
Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Taiko Yasuhiro.
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Interesting.
I got an A. Ain't that something? I'm gonna begin using those later.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin. Or, no. I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote, okay? Okay. If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
It's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct.
The black, and this time, the true killer who devised the whole stinking scheme was... Celestia Ludenberg! Or more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro.
Honestly.
I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Hifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations.
I knew it.
So, you really did approach Hifumi with his plan. But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder. I'm sure she relied on her speciality. Lying. My speciality? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then,
Then, did you use... you know... I knew you'd figure it out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice, I used her. For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but... it was the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both into. Does she mean... alter ego? She talking about alter ego?
Say what?
What? What are you talking about?
just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here.
I'm totally out the loop, as usual. How sad.
In other words,
Then you're the one that stole it.
Indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag Hifumi into the plan you'd come up with. Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit. So, what are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you, alone. It is about what was stolen. I know who did it.
are you okay with this?
It was Taka. He stole it.
What?
So then,
And I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I found a use for the digital camera. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the picture as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
So it was him! But how'd he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her.
You are correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
as for me,
Please forgive me. He threatened me.
Oh.
He did?
as for me,
He came to my room last night unannounced, and then... it's hard for me to even say. He abused me.
What?
Goodness gracious, girl, you don't use that as a lie! That's just wrong! And he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. So I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime! An absolute crime! I mean, I knew he'd gone a little crazy, but...
Say what?
I never imagined he would go that far!
It was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was.
I'm about to say something I never said before in my life.
The unforgivable!
I'm going to kill him! I am going to... kill him!
most unfortunate.
Wait, please. If you go now, you will be playing right into his hands. Huh?
Actually,
Taka is planning to use her to escape. And he has made you his target.
What?
Escape? You don't mean...
Taka is going to try to kill you.
Wow, she's a manipulator, holy cow.
indeed.
And all so he can keep her to himself.
This is unforgivable!
Idiot!
Completely unforgivable!
Honestly,
Can we allow him continue with these barbaric acts?
Absolutely not, how could I? She...
I swear, I will save her!
actually,
Then, would you like to join with me? It just so happens I have come up with a plan. I have devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. The power of love, even a love as twisted as that, can still drive people mad, it would seem.
You disgust me.
I see.
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
Indeed.
Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt, too. All I asked him was to make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he made something like that, but it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
So, why'd you decide to make me the suspect?
Because you're stupid.
That's it?
Let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though.
I feel like I could cry.
Well,
But when you explain your plan to Fumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead? What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you had actually let him live?
Are you okay with this?
That's simple. After he did his part pretending to be dead once everyone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on. And he really believed that? Well, of course, that wasn't all there was to it. As I explained to Fumi, the plan was, while you were all questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Fumi would have been an alibi, so nobody could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it. It all seems very straightforward. Stereotypical. I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believes the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of his death.
so in the end,
So, you had planned to kill him all along.
But of course, there would have been no point in my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
What the heck?
How can human life mean so little to you?
Well,
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean.
Now you sound like Byakuya.
I wonder about that.
No, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
Then, what made you take things this far?
What the heck?
Was it really? Just for money?
Hmm.
Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life here began, my only thought has been escape.
But all along you've been saying how we have to accept living here.
You little bitch.
Obviously, that was a lie. I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here.
You little bitch.
I wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture. And do you want to know why, huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever.
Honestly.
And there was no way I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me,
Excuse me.
And it was all for that dream.
And what was this dream of yours?
isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle.
Well, that's a stupid dream, but still. A castle? Okay.
And to gather handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butlers/bodyguards. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence, something like that.
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life, there was my only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about. Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I got right to the edge, but
There is nothing to be done.
unfortunately my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream to the very end, so why would I?
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but were you really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh,
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
do you understand?
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying. And plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people, I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious. And that's why you're not scared?
Yes, indeed.
That's right, I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice, then
Isn't it wonderful?
I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
Hey,
You just get executed again. Celeste smiled then. When she did, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings. But that statement itself must have been her final lie. And that weak, false smile is what betrayed her.
Y'all done? Okay, then let's get rolling. The black can disturb the peace and must pay the price.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For her, the ultimate gambler.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this. What?
This is...
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why... Actually, it's not important. Well then, take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again in another life.
Time to see her execution. Let's see how this goes. Huh. Burning of the Versailles Witch. Okay. This is cool. This is cool. Ooh, since you're getting high. What? Alrighty then. It's over. The third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friend, so I can't pity her, but
I also can't deny that. At one point, I considered her a friend, too. For him to just come along and...
Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free of their regrets from the outside world, and so more people had to die. You guys are still young. You need to place more value on your lives.
What are you gonna do?
Jeez, and here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
Let me out of here!
What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you just let me out of here.
Too bad.
You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is, but that reality just can't be avoided.
Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us?
Gosh, I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already. So anyway... Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key-type object from Celeste? So, what's the deal with that? Huh? What's the matter?
So then,
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
you...
What did you do? What did you do to me?
Ooh.
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
Ooh. How exciting.
Oh, man! What do you mean, what did I do? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it.
What was that just now? A mastermind did something to Kyoko's body? What does that mean?
Okay, things are getting kind of awkward. I think it's about time I got out of here. Meanwhile, you guys can go on and enjoy your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
See ya later.
Monokuma disappeared, leaving all of us depressed and in despair. Although it wasn't all despair, there was one small hope. Hey, Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but... What's that key that Celeste gave you?
so...
Most likely, it's the key to one of the dressing room lockers.
What? Then that means...
Celeste probably hid in there.
Hey,
I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we better go check.
Indeed.
Good idea. We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said,
Hey,
I'm going to go on alone from here. Everyone else head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
What?
Why, exactly, are you going alone?
so...
Do you even have to ask? As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
That's not what I mean. Why you? There's still a risk of a spy, you know. Then I'll go too.
What?
You? Please, let me go. Standing here arguing is just going to draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want. Thank you, Byakuya.
well then.
Then, it's up to you now.
Yo!
I'm gonna go in the dining hall, okay? Huh? So, Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go together?
does that mean what I think it means?
Okay.
Good luck, Makoto. Girls like her are total pushovers when you show little backbone.
I tried to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone.
Shall we go?
Yeah,
So then,
we need to get into that locker. Kyoko took the key Celeste had given her and unlocked the locker. And as the locker swung open, we saw...
Good morning. It's been a while, hasn't it?
It's safe, thank goodness. I never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart.
I just did what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time.
Oh, and... I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow.
I'm doing my best, so please wait just a while longer.
So, now we can officially say the case is closed. This far as the incident is concerned, sure, but... Can we take a second? Since we have this opportunity, I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do all on your own here at the school? Is that why you wanted to come here with me?
However...
Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now. I don't need to know? That just makes me even more worried.
What?
Worried? Like what happened during the investigation this time. You disappeared, and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When you do that,
Indeed.
it's only natural they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too. No! I believe in you!
What?
You believe in me? Is it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends. I understand.
It's true.
Then, maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more. Then...
That's fine.
Fine, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see... Oh, come on! What I heard from Kyoko then was... Well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believe in her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm what she told me with my own two eyes, so I waited for nighttime to come. And when it did, I went into action. What are you doing, Makoto?
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the second floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitor in it. And the storage closet there, way in the back. She said it in the way back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but could Kyoko really be right about this? I think I'm in the wrong bathroom. Where am I? It's just a normal storage closet as far as I can tell. Secret Kyoko told me about could it really be hidden here? Wait a minute! She said it was in the back of the storage closet. But I mean, seriously? Without thinking, I placed my hand on the back of the storage closet. And suddenly, as if I were being yanked in... Kashunk. At the same time, as I heard that sound, I fell through the wall. I had no idea what was going on. There's a swinging door! I had fallen through the back of the storage closet. Huh? It turned out, the back wall was like a revolving door, and I'd made my way through to the other side. Just like Kyoko had said.
Correct.
In the boys' bathroom on the second floor, there's a storage closet. And way in the back of that closet, there's a secret room. So, this is the secret room. But what's in here? It's just a normal desk with normal drawers. There's a bunch of files and what look like volume after volume of yearbooks. They're all covered in dust. Looking at everything, one file at the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. Whole Peak Academy student registry? This is the only thing not covered in dust. Has someone been looking at it recently? I slipped the file into my hand. Before I had the chance to take a look at it, a slip of paper fell out of the file and I turned my attention to it. What's this? You must not leave? That's kind of weird. I could understand it if it said, like, I can't leave, but you must not leave? What is this? My head feels funny. It's a strange sensation. It's like deja vu. Those words. You must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before, but I can't quite remember. What do I know? What don't I know? Oh dear! Strange sound ran through my head. Felt like it was shaking my brain back and forth. And then, darkness. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what started it. It's all over. And with that, I opened my eyes. I don't know how long it had been. How? Apparently something hit me, and I lost consciousness. That's all I understood. The dull, throbbing pain in my head proved that much, at least. Wait, but now all the files are gone. All the books are gone. Empty bookshelf. Huh? Empty? Gone. It's all gone. The yearbooks, the student registry, and even the note that had fallen on the floor. It's all gone? What does this mean? My brain refused to do any more work. The insistent pain in my head began to spread across the rest of my body. For now, I should go back to my room. Get some rest. My body was heavy with pain, my mind heavy with thought. I dragged myself back toward my room. Somehow I made it back to the first floor of the school. The further I walked, the more I felt. It's getting blurry. Can't see in front of me. I couldn't stop myself from collapsing right there. After that... Oh dear, oh Makoto. As if from a vast distance, I heard a sound. It was faint, but undeniable. What the huh? That sound is coming from the gym? As I desperately hauled my shaky frame toward the gym, the sound got stronger and stronger. What's going on? It can't be nothing. Here, in the gym? I didn't make a sound as I opened the door to the gym. The sounds coming from inside, meanwhile, only intensified that much more. What is going on in there? What the heck? Before me, there raged a battle beyond anything humanly possible. No, one side not human, that's for sure, but regardless, I couldn't stop staring. I forgot to move, or even breathe.
Why, what do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this?
Sakura, what the heck are you doing?
How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal.
What? The deal?
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Okay,
Makuma. Just that response.
but you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
Huh? What am I looking at? What am I hearing? A hostage? Then, could it be... the mastermind spy is... Sakura? Oh dear. Hello, Nyx. Alright, probably gonna go through this cutscene, then I'm gonna be done. Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Then Leon got executed. Then Mondo killed Chihiro. And then he got executed. Hifumi killed Taka. Then Celeste killed Hifumi. Then she got executed. And that brings us up to now. Meh. Alright, actually, I think I'm gonna stop here. We can continue another time. Because I do have plans later on today. It's like at like 4:30. I don't want to keep going and try to like get into that time. Yep, sorry, Nyx. I have to stop. I have to. But plus, this Let's Play was only going to be saved mostly for the class trial anyways. That was my plan anyways. So, yeah. Nothing I can do about that, so. So, yeah. But, next part, we are going to go in more into Chapter 4, for sure. We are going to go more into it, though, on the next playthrough. But, yeah, but, again, this Let's Play was mostly reserved for the class trial, since I know those take a while. So, I always want separate episodes for the class trials. So, in any case, I'm gonna get going. I may just do other things, but yeah. I mostly wanted to finish up before I had to leave for what I had planned today, so. Yeah. So in any case, I'm gonna get going. So yeah, that was Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, trial number 3, done. But wow. But yeah, I sort of maybe kind of suspected Celeste a little bit, just because she was manipulating, like, everything. Because it was her doing it almost the whole time. So, I did kind of suspect her more than Hiro. But yeah, again, Hiro, they made it too darn obvious. That's the thing. They made it too obvious. And that's how Danganronpa works. See that it's the obvious when it's not the obvious. So in any case, I'm gonna go and take care of other stuff, probably. So in that case, I'm Melissa Marak, aka the TARS Mistress, and I'll see you guys on the next part. Stay awesome, buddies. Bye, everybody. Cheers. And next I know you kind of came towards the end, but yeah, that's really all you can do, so. So in any case, bye, everybody. Cheerio. Cheerios. Cheerios? Okay. So in any case, bye, everybody. See us. And have a good rest of your day.